shaman, priestess, priest, ungan, mambo. These are different words in different languages, but in essence, they describe the same thing. In a previous video, I talked to you about how people from old world cultures, as well as some people in the new Western world, still uphold the very, very ancient tradition of consulting and going to a shaman for help with big life decisions, big business decisions, other kinds of help. But I can imagine that if you're someone who's new to all of this, or you're someone who's never experienced a shaman before, or you're curious about that mysterious part of life, this practice, this ancient tradition, I can imagine that you're like, but why do these people go to a shaman in particular versus other spiritualists that you might be more familiar with? What is the function? What is the role? What is the role of a shaman? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain that to you from my perspective as a shaman myself. My name is Lori. I'm multifaceted and I wear many hats, so I'm called many different things. And one of them is your down-to-earth cosmic sidekick. I was born into an occult, old world Haitian bloodline, and my lineage is filled with voodoo, shaman, priests, and priestesses. I'm here to help you help yourself steer your life in the most positive direction for you. And I'm also going to help you to bridge the above and the below in perfect harmony together, so you can best navigate your life path and best fulfill your destiny and your true purpose.
Is this on? Are we rolling? Okay. My life is like a tightrope, always balancing and hovering between both the visible and invisible world. The past 3 decades I've spent mastering and basking in the realm of the arts, while simultaneously, for nearly half of those 3 decades, I have served by way of the occult arts. I have served as a personal oracle, seer, spiritual advisor, and provided spiritual guidance, covering, healing, and protection to individuals from all walks of life, from politicians to scientists, from celebrities to athletes, from medical healthcare professionals, those in banking, you name it. I have taken many under my wing and assisted them in weaving their destiny, helping them to cultivate and use their own inborn occult abilities to create profound changes in their lives, and in turn, by way of ripple effect, continue on to positively impact the lives of others themselves. An artist, a mystic, a multifaceted divine creator, a high priestess, a living, breathing bridge between this dimension and all the many others, always in between.
Before I dive into today's video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so what is a shaman? What makes a shaman so different from other spiritualists? Every shaman is a psychic medium, a conjurer, a herbalist, a healer, a diviner, a mancer, you name it. But not every psychic medium, reader, healer, etc., not every one of them is a shaman. What makes a shaman, priest, priestess very distinct from the other spiritualists that I just mentioned, sorcerers, witchcraft, what makes a shaman distinct from all of that is that a shaman is a person who is basically an intermediary between the realm of the deities and the humans. We as shamans are the middlemen. On behalf of humans, we can be and act as the intermediary between humans and deities. As a shaman, we have the power, the blessing, the permission, the ability to invoke and evoke certain deities and their powers on behalf of humans. We are also tasked with the responsibility to carry out certain things that the divinities, the deities, have planned for the humans. Now, there are differences in shamans, for example, how they came to be. Some shamans are, for example, mundanes previously, for whom this is the first life in which they have been initiated, and they become a shaman, while you have others who are born into very old bloodlines. I'm talking hundreds and thousands years old, and we, it's inherited, it's hereditary, it gets passed on from generation to generation to generation. Then there are some shamans who are previous mundanes, like in this lifetime, and they get handpicked at a certain point by a deity themselves, like directly by a deity or deities. And then, the process starts. Then you also have shamans who are incarnated terrestrial deities or aspects of terrestrial deities, as well as incarnated extraterrestrial celestial deities or aspect of those. And there's also a difference between incarnated terrestrial primordial deities and incarnated primordial extraterrestrial deities. There's also a difference between that. But so you can see the function is the same, but the people who fulfill the function of shamans, there's levels to this. Like, there's all sorts of different energies and types of people who are part of the occult society, and therefore also differences in the type of shamans. But I actually have a separate video up on Patreon, a premium video, where I really go deeper into the different types of people who make up the occult society, the different types of energy, types of people you'll find there on Patreon. If you don't know about Glamgalactic Magazine Patreon, that is where I'm able to go much deeper into occult things from my own lived experience and knowledge. And yeah, there's just so much. I can just go so much deeper into that there, as well as personal story times, and really try to lift a little bit of that veil for you as someone myself, who is part of this occult society that has been hidden from the mundane world up until now. So anyway, go on, check out patreon.com/Glamgalactic Magazine. Become a member. We currently have 2 tiers, and then you get access to all premium content like this video and more exclusive perks. And if you don't want to become a member, that's fine too. Then you can actually get the particular video that you like and purchase it in our Patreon shop as a single digital product. So everything's possible. visit patreon.com/Glamgalactic magazine. Check it out, become a member, become part of the family, and yeah, check this video out. You're really gonna like it. Now back to this video. So let me take you back to the ancient days. Shamans, priests, priestesses used to actually be the royals of the old world. The royals of the old world all used to be born shamans, priests, priestesses. They had royal positions, influential positions, always some kind of leadership, community leadership position. Why is that, you may ask? And why? Well, before I answer that, it used to be that way, but then, with wars and corrupt energies coming in, it transitioned into shamans taking, well, some remained in the seat of royalty or influence or prominence, while others decided it would be much safer and more strategic and more smart to operate from behind the scenes. So the actual power and influence behind the public face of power, if you will, in order to remain safe and being able to still carry out what they needed to do for the community, for humans, making sure that divine will gets executed while, getting out of harm's way themselves. So, yeah, that's how that kind of transitioned. But, like I said, shamans are community leaders, whether that is local or national, global, you name it, interdimensional. They are community leaders. As a shaman, you have this power for a reason, and that reason is to serve, to help humans, other creatures, other energies, as well as make sure that certain divine plans, divine will is executed, because it has a ripple effect not only on this dimension but all the other worlds that are connected to us. We are a huge ecosystem. It is a big ripple effect. So certain things must take place. Humanity must move in a certain direction in order for certain events to happen on a celestial scale, universal scale, multiverse scale. That is how important it is for us to, execute what we're supposed to do. Now, as a shaman, what are some of the things that we're doing? Like we can not only call down deities, evoke them to do certain things, but we can also conjure, do sorcery or witchcraft, what you call it, manipulating of reality to do certain things, or get certain events to happen, or do certain things, healing, workings, divination, you name it. There's so much that there's so many duties and responsibilities that come with being a shaman. It's not just a buzzword, it's an actual big responsibility, big shoes to fulfill, very seriously, and with discipline. But I think I'm gonna make a separate video about what I do as a shaman, my duties, my actual work as a shaman. But I'll save that for another video. By the way, if you would like to work with me, I have a variety of service offerings, from readings to consultations to having me by your side as your personal shaman and spiritual advisor, to workings, magie, conjuring, you name it. If you'd like to work with me, check out glamgalacticmagazine.com. You know what? There's a lot of information. The links in the description box below. go to the website and check it out and see what resonates with you and how I could be best of service to you. All right, so remember in the beginning of this video, I mentioned how there were, in addition to the old world cultures where it's very custom, normal for all people from all walks of life to go to shaman, I mentioned that there are also some people in the new Western world who also, even where, in the Western world, it's a little bit, looked at funny, but there are some people who also uphold this very ancient tradition. And a lot of those people tend to be like billionaire, millionaire, business tycoons, and those, in the what people call upper echelons. So I actually made a video about that too, that you can check out, about how millionaires, billionaires come to us, shamans, and use the occult and, get our occult help for business affairs, for business success. Go check that out. All right, so I hope I was able to explain a bit to you, from my perspective, what a shaman actually is, what makes us different from all the other spiritualists. Now, I'm going to see you next time, next video. Bye.
I'll meet you in the astral plane tonight. Tell you what I'm scared to say when we 보고 싶어 사랑해요 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 보고 싶어 Let's fly away. Yin and yang diverging for a while. Thoughts of us is all I have to comfort me. And though the wall that stands between us won't be broken down so easy, I'm still hoping I'll never stop hoping. I'll meet you in the astral plane tonight. Tell you what I'm scared to say when we 보고 싶어 사랑해요 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 보고 싶어 Let's fly away. Working life is almost too unbearable without you, but I know that you'll return to me in divine time.
Welcome to Glamgalactic Magazine's Patreon. I'm so excited to share this new service offering with you. Now, have a look at our Patreon, check out our Patreon shop, but even better, become a member. We currently have 2 tiers. Tier number 1 is the Inner Circle Gold membership. When you become an Inner Circle Gold member, you get access to premium content that will be dropped here on the Glamgalactic Magazine Patreon, and you also get my monthly new moon messages delivered straight to your inbox, where I tune into the global collective energy. Now, if you really want to be bougie, you can become an Inner Circle Platinum member. Now, this Inner Circle Platinum membership, honey, not only do you get access to premium content that I'll be dropping here on the Glamgalactic Magazine Patreon, and not only do you also get my monthly new moon messages where I tune into the global collective energy, delivered straight into your email inbox. On top of that, you also get 1 monthly psychic reading done by me, where I tune in and focus only specifically on the collective energy of my Inner Circle Platinum members. Now, each month I will poll, and you, as an Inner Circle Platinum member, have the opportunity to vote on a topic, and whatever topic gets voted on by the majority of Inner Circle Platinum members is the topic that I will be doing the psychic reading on for that month. All right, and that psychic reading will also be delivered straight into your email inbox. This is not a one-on-one reading. If you want that, you can go to glamgalacticmagazine.com for all my other one-on-one services. But no, it's the next best thing. This is specifically, I repeat, only strictly focused and tuned in and done for the collective energy of my Inner Circle Platinum members. All right, so what are you waiting for? Become a member. Join our Patreon family. If you don't want to be a member, check out our shop. We got stuff that you can get to there. There's more premium stuff on the way. I already have something dropped there. So check it out and stay tuned and see ya.